and it's something, in my opinion, eBay really could fix pretty easy if they wanted to. Hello everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth. Flipper, hey, I'm going to do 2 videos today. We have so many sales. I just last checked 42 sales, $1,796.05 headed out of here. But we're going to do 2 videos today. One you'll see today, one you'll see tomorrow, or maybe the next day, because the videos get long enough because I'm long-winded. But I do have a topic that I want to talk about. It's a comment scam. If you've been reselling on eBay for a while, you know about this scam. You've probably given advice to people who are new to the platform, but it's something that I think if eBay put a little time and thought into, they could fix pretty quick and people wouldn't be scammed anymore. I get messages about this one all the time. I'm gonna do 4 sales, pretty cool items for these first 4, I think. And then we're gonna talk about that for a little bit and then a bunch more sales. Let's take a look. First sale is this sign right here, and I got this one from that estate sale that I got all of the Masters of the Universe stuff. Kickapoo Indian oil, and it is not a vintage sign, but it is pretty cool. I don't know what that thing says down there. Something York Craft ink. It says 1967. I don't know. Anyway, that one's pretty cool. It's got one little nick right there. Well, 2, I guess. But it is a cool sign, and I picked it up for 10 bucks. I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, somebody's gonna want that thing, and in the meantime, it'll go nicely over there, and I gotta find something else for over there, huh? Anyway, that one sold for $47.50 plus shipping. It's about a $33 profit. I think well, I'm definitely going to send that thing out to UPS. Anyway, I made a mess of this sheet because I put something in the wrong place the other day. So here it is, $586 after fees, after shipping, from $220 for the I Have the Power sale. Tons of good stuff left for that one. Sometimes looking through a bunch of old cassettes doesn't pay off. But occasionally when you see some obscure titles, sometimes I'll just buy the whole bunch if it's cheap enough. The obscure ones oftentimes sell for more than the ones you would think. And this is one, I'm sorry, I didn't recognize this. Some people are like, you don't know what this is? Captain Beefheart. And that one right there sold pretty good. $34, I think, plus shipping. So that was just in a box that I picked up for like $5. And there were some big time winners in there. That one's not bad. And these back here sold, and now that I'm looking at it, I don't remember for how much. This is behind what I thought was Magilla Gorilla. Lady Arbitrage picked it up. And it's not Magilla Gorilla. I decided to keep it, and she gave it to me, so thank you. This little mushroom, I guess, teapot set right here sold, and I'm gonna have to look see how much, but I'm pretty sure it's $50, $49.99 for this little set right here. I have to find something else to put back here. It's been sitting back here for a while. I love buying mushroom stuff, Mary mushroom stuff, and all that. But I don't remember. Actually, I do remember. You know what? This came from a video that I lost the footage for. Actually, I had a little bit of the footage, and then it went out. And it was unfortunate because the lady selling me stuff was just an absolute hilarious lady. She was awesome. And I think I got this for $2, maybe 3, because it had this a little chip right there, but I'm like, it's got that crackle on it too. But I'm like, that thing is awesome. So I got it really cheap. I'm happy I did because we made a nice little profit. It's going to take a little bit to package it up, but who wouldn't want that thing? It's awesome. Now, I sold a bunch of these. I think I've got more down the list a little further. And we have, this is, what is this, GT11. We had a few singles and we had a bunch of one particular type, but these are all different coins or metals from the space program, late 60s, early 70s. They're really awesome. $14 plus shipping a piece. Of course, these are bought together, so we'll refund some shipping on it, but I mean, really, really cool stuff right here. And some of them have, let me see if I can find them. Some of them have the stamp and stuff, see right there on the back, which is pretty cool. So, at any rate, I love them. And these things, these were given to us, y'all, by a viewer. And I'm sorry, I don't know your name right offhand. I think, well, you can put a comment below and tell us. We appreciate that. So these are cool. Really cool. I could talk about this stuff forever. A little history. Maybe I will for just a second when I get to the, oh, look at that. That one's a little different. That's pretty cool. When I get to the other sales much later in the video. All right, as far as eBay scams go, this is the one I get questions about more than anything, especially when somebody is new to eBay. This is something that newbies see a bunch, and it's something, in my opinion, eBay really could fix pretty easy if they wanted to. Now, I don't get as many of these messages as I used to. I don't know if that's because less people are starting off on eBay or what the deal is, but this one, I used to tell myself I was going to do a video about this, but I'm just going to talk about it for just a minute here because I got this message, and I'll leave the name out, but, well, I don't know. Yeah, I'll leave it out. It's an Instagram name, so. Hi, just started selling on eBay, and I'm so frustrated. My first 3 sales, the buyer hasn't paid, and then when I message them, a bot, I assume, messages back saying, kindly text this number for more information on this item. Has this happened to you? So first of all, I haven't been a new eBay seller since like 2001. So it's been a long, long time since I started. And I don't remember this one back in the day, but I do know that I get this message all the time. It is a common one, and I want to talk about it for a second. First of all, it seems to me that just a simple little message from eBay to new resellers to be aware of, you know, maybe 1 or 2 types of scams, that would be sufficient for me. You know, if eBay would do that, just send a quick message to these folks that are new to selling as they list, maybe as they sell their first item, as soon as it sells, right? Send them a little message and say, be careful of this, be wary of that, and then you won't get people getting scammed. But as of now, I don't think there's anything in place that I'm aware of that preemptively takes care of this problem. I have got messages from people saying, hey, I called this number and I gave them this money and what. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is terrible. Maybe there should be some kind of tutorial out there that is mandated before they make that first sale. I don't know. What do you think? I don't want to do much more red tape, don't get me wrong, but it seems like this one is so common and can be, you know, easily gotten rid of pretty quickly. So a couple things. Let me read you the advice I gave this person, and they responded, you know, saying thank you. But secondarily, if you are fairly new to eBay, if you remember this scam, let me know if anybody out there, if you're willing to admit it, you got scammed on this one, or if you were smart enough to figure it out. So let me just read my, I guess, advice to this person. First thing is require immediate pay. I tell people just require immediate pay because these people buy it, you know, they purchase it, but they don't actually pay for it. And then the scam ensues. So you should be able to toggle. I think new resellers can do this. This shouldn't be a feature of like having a store. You should be able to go to preferences and toggle, what is it called? Require immediate pay. And it should require immediate pay, and if it doesn't, then there's some kind of issue. Now, I realize if you do send offers or stuff like that, then you don't, even if you require immediate pay, it doesn't actually require it. Now, this next bit of advice is going to be a little bit unpopular to people who, maybe to some people, unless you realize how to do this thing. You know, I tell people, hey, when you're first starting out, put an item out there that's likely to sell and undercut the market by 5 to 10%. Because that's what it's going to take to get your item to sell. Because why would they buy from you when they could buy from Joe down the street who's been selling and's got, you know, 10,000 feedback or something? So, you know, take good pictures, write good titles, all that stuff, but undercut the market by 5 or 10% to get 2 or 3 sales under your belt. Then stop undercutting the market so we can make some money out here. So there's my advice. There's a couple pieces of advice and a little bit more. I guess it goes without saying that I also I wouldn't accept offers. I wouldn't do that at the beginning. It would be buy it now, don't accept offers at all at the beginning. Just undercut the market a little bit instead of accepting offers. And I think that's the way to do it at the very beginning. Another little piece of advice that should go without saying is don't do deals outside of eBay. It's against eBay policy anyways. But certainly if anybody asks you to call a phone number, to text this number, to send an email to whatever, just don't do it. Immediately report them and block that person. And there's plenty of videos out there to tell you how to block people. But that's how I would do it. Don't go down this rabbit trail at all. Just make sure you get a few sales under your belt. Less and less likely that this scam is going to get you. See, because if you're giving it all, you just constantly get the same thing over and over again, right? If I give you treats, I just get the same thing. I get a cat scratching at my door to get more treats. Do you remember those rap CDs at the mother of all garage sales? We sold off a ton here, one by one, made a ton of money on them. We still have that many left of the singles we were selling. Well, now we've sold the entire lot of the rest of them. I'm not gonna be able to pick that up with one hand. I'll just show it to you really quick. That lot right there sold for, on auction, sold for $122.50, which is pretty good considering it's all pure profit at this point because of those other sales right there. So that'll go out media mail, and that's a nice little paycheck right there. So Nana Man on auction, as we do once a week. There should be one out there right now if you're interested in one. This one went to Jonathan, and Jonathan, I don't think I saw a message from you. So if I didn't, or if I did see one and I'm missing it somehow, I apologize. But that Enaman right there is headed your way. We're getting lower and lower. You know, I said we'll be able to go through the end of this year for sure, and maybe on into next year just a little bit. So that Enaman right there is headed your way, Jonathan, and we hope he gets things moving for you. And not seeing a message for that reminds me, if you ever make a purchase, I know there's so many in this episode and the next episode. Boy, we need to do some vacuuming over here, Pepper. That are to viewers that just didn't leave a message, or I couldn't find it. You know, I had 91 eBay messages today alone. So if you ever want to leave a message that you want me to read, leave it on the purchase itself, as opposed to in the messaging system. And then I get to see them. Check out that one right there. You go. Sold that one $7.60. It was 5% off. Plus shipping for the ET and drag pen. Oh boy. That's not going to be good. I'm going to break my mushrooms. I'm going to have to put you out of here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Bye-bye. Part of the problem is people actually send me messages with questions and stuff on eBay. I only answer those questions that are related to an item on eBay. You know, a sale, something like that. It just gets too clogged up. So if you want to contact me, the best chance is on Instagram. Facebook is almost impossible. There's hundreds of messages a day. Email is possible, but Instagram is your best bet. So check us out over there. Bought this Yankees hat down at the 301 sale down in North Carolina. I think I paid $1. I might have paid $2. Made the decision I was going to sell it as is without any real heavy-duty cleaning because it has been used. Don't let that tag fool you. People keep tags on them right there. Stickers. And I sold it for $13.50 plus shipping. So, you know, it's probably a $20 hat if I cleaned it up, but I'll take it. This one went to a viewer, and it went to Dennis, and they left a message because... I know this because it was on the purchase. And there it is right there. That's an ET pin right there. That's one of my favorites. I don't know. I like all the pins. Some of the necklaces are cool too. Anyway, that one sold for $7.60 as well, plus shipping. Let me read their message. All right, the eBay store here is Home Run Deals. Home Run Deals. I like that one. That's pretty cool. They have a new eBay store, Home Run Deals. So that's cool as well. So they're doing a lot of, let's see, pallet. A mix of pallet products. Okay. I've never done that. It's just not up my alley. I love garage sales so much that if I would buy a pallet, I'd be listing that so much I couldn't go out and source the garage sales. And that's a mixed bag right there with those pallets. Let me know if anybody does pallets below. Let me know if anybody did them and stopped doing them. Let me know your pallet stories below there, and thrifted items as well. They said they got a lot of school supplies out there, so they're hoping to make some sales here. Anyway, thank you so much. Home Run Deals, Dennis. I appreciate it. Enjoy the pin. Turner's got a couple of sales today. What the heck is that?
Build-A-Bear, I think.
No, it's from the Bear Factory.
Bear Factory.
But that isn't a bear, is it? What is it? Do you know what that is?
A wolf?
A wolf? It's actually a husky, I think.
A husky.
Although it doesn't have blue eyes.
What is
Maybe
a
it
husky?
does. It does have blue eyes.
What's
It's a dog.
A dog?
It's a dog, yeah.
That was close.
Yeah, it's close. Wait a minute, no. $16 plus shipping. $9.45 on these. What the heck are those? Who are they, I should say?
So one is Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
And
Tigger too.
Tigger too.
I think they're cake toppers, I believe. $9 plus shipping on those. Definitely enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something, bud.
What?
Sandy bought them. She's a viewer.
Yeah.
Can you say thank you to Sandy?
Thank you, Sandy.
You know what he asked me, y'all?
Don't say it.
You don't want to say it?
Don't say it.
Don't say it? You don't want me to embarrass you? You think that's embarrassing to say?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't say it, bud. All right, see you later.
Bye.
Turner left. Pepper came in. She's currently hiding down there on top of the boxes. Right next to the treats. Turner, by the way, asked when he didn't want me to say it right there, but he said, when I said it's from Sandy, he said, is she on SpongeBob? Anyway, Sandy says she bought these because of her competitive nature, because there were so many watchers on these items. She didn't want to lose them. Although you could stop buying stuff. Although I could stop buying stuff, she says. Keep looking for Karen Carpenter's records and CDs. Pretty please. Continue being you while I am learning to walk again. I have found that if you listen to yourself and buy or do what you want, your heart and soul will be happier. Well, thank you, Sandy. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy. Look at this cat, y'all. I mean, my goodness. All right, haven't sold one of these Liberty University shirts in a while. Right here. $2 is what I paid for them at a Walmart clearance. See that right there? And we're only selling them for 15 bucks, but there were so many all the same size. We sold a bunch early on, but haven't sold any in a while. I guess school's back in session, I guess. And so they're selling. But I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Makes probably $7.50 profit on that. And we've done it so many times it was worth it. Sold 3 more of these guys right here. That's why I left the drawer open earlier. I knew I saw some more in there. And 2 of these 3 are to viewers. It's like one of those items. Y'all remember when we used to sell the twisted radio waves? We literally sold 1,000 twisted radio waves, which is amazing. And many of them to viewers. Probably half of those sales went to viewers. Looks like that's what's happening with these. That's what's happening with the ET pins. So we really appreciate y'all out there. Ordy was one of them. You didn't leave a message. And there was one other one. I just recognized that name. I knew it was a buyer, or a viewer. So thank you very much for that. And then 1 to a non-viewer and 1 to somebody who left a message. One is going to Teresa. Thank you for your continued teaching. Instead of one small school, you are now helping an entire community. I don't know about that, but thank you. My husband will love this. He's difficult to buy for and has everything he needs, including you, I'm sure. So rarely do I find him something that I need to buy him, and he's going to love this. So thank you, Teresa. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little tidbit about this, since we're talking about teaching and history. So I love to teach the Cold War and, you know, to expose it to kids that know nothing of it because they weren't even born during it. At least I experienced it, right? I remember I think I was in a hotel room I was in Circus in Reno, Nevada, actually, when the Cold War when the Berlin Wall fell, which the Cold War wasn't over, but you get the point. At any rate, once they're exposed to the Cold War, it's kind of hard for them to believe that there are actually times, especially in the late 50s, where it didn't always look good for the United States, right, in defeating communism. I mean, the Soviets were the first to space. They were they were sending animals to space. They sent the first human to space. They had the first satellites. They sent a dog to space, for goodness sake. At any rate, by the end of the decade, of course, the Vietnam War was going on. It didn't always look good for us then either, but at least we had won the space race at that point. So, at any rate, these medals are a tribute to that, and I really enjoy them. I'm glad so many people are enjoying them as well. Thanks. I believe it was 1961, the first person in space, and I always forget that cosmonaut's name. I can never remember it. Somebody's going to tell me in the comments, though. The dog's name, I think, was Laika? I think I remember the dog's name and not the human name. Anyway, Better Homes and Gardens cookbook, last one of the bunch we sold, $16 plus shipping. Somebody complained the other day, said, hey, you know, when we were talking that recession video last week, they're like, there's no recession, nothing's going on, whatever. I said, here's some anecdotal evidence right here, all these cookbooks selling. Maybe that tells you something, I don't know. So, anyway, I usually try to avoid political things on here, not to try to make things be political. But, you know, sometimes people read into it what they will, and I'm glad to sell those cookbooks for whatever reason they sold for. And this also went to Ordy. This is a Disney Vinylmation Minnie Mouse cupcake thing. I don't even know how to describe it. And I don't want to take the cupcake thing off to show you Minnie underneath there. But anyway, that sold for $10 plus shipping. And I hope you enjoy it. Next one sold to a viewer as well, Amy. She said she's been enjoying the channel for a long time and been looking for these books for a long time. This is, I don't know how to pronounce that, y'all. Stormy O'Martian. It's The Power of Praying, a set of 4. So there you go. Thank you very much for that purchase. I appreciate it. And Amy, I hope you enjoy them. Sold for $28. Oh, you know what? I got this one with my wife. That video, by the way, is doing really well. And we didn't even find that much in that video. I think it's because my wife's in it. I think that's why that video is doing well. And she keeps rubbing it in. Any rate, I don't know what I paid for the $1 or $2, I guess. I don't know, $28 plus shipping. Hey, I almost forgot again, GarageSaleNation.net, or you could go to Garage Sale Nation Facebook group and find the information for Uncle Mark's garage sale down in Youngsville, I guess it is, outside of Raleigh, North Carolina. And so we've got 50 tickets. Let me tell you, 38 sold in the first 28 hours. They were free tickets, so they didn't really sell, but you get the point. We're taking donations if everybody wants to help offset the cost. But I'm buying 50 meals for people if you show up to the yard sale, and we can meet and talk. And it's going to be 8 o'clock yard sale. Food's going to come at like 11, but there's going to be free coffee from Bad Cat Coffee, who is giving away coffee there for free, so that's really cool. So thank you to Bad Cat Coffee. My reseller, Genie, is a partial sponsor, as well as Yardaroo. And so we appreciate all those. And then we're chipping in our own money as well. And hopefully we have a great time. And you will find things to resell. There's a few sales right there in the little... It's not really a community sale. There's a few sales. But there will be some things that you can buy and make a little bit of money, have a little bit of meat on the bone. But it's more of a get-together than anything else. So if you're down in the area and you want to attend, even if you don't get one of those tickets, you can still come. You're just not going to get the free food. You can get the free coffee, though, as while supplies last. Anyway, go over there and check it out. And I don't know what I'll do after the 50 run out, if I'll bump it up and not give away the free food just to keep track of how many people are coming. But you certainly are welcome. You can go to GarageSaleNation.net. It takes a while for that to load sometimes, but you can find the location on there. Or you can just go to Garage Sale Nation Facebook group and you can click on that and find it on there. Only one sale in here. I picked this up, I think, in Myrtle's Inlet down there, Myrtle Beach, with Julian, the Bearded Thrift Machine. And it is a Made in the USA Fruit of the Loom tag. Actually, it's not made in the USA. Assembled in Jamaica of USA fabric, and it's embroidered Florida Key West, and it is single stitch. So I picked it up, and it took a long time to sell, but it sold for $17 plus shipping.
Hi guys, it's Reagan and Sophie, and today we're going to be seeing what's sold out of the CWP store. I think it's just one today. We got Tracy, and she got a Commonwealth flipper sticker. And she said, "Hey Kevin and family, been watching and following you for years and finally buying a sticker for our new reseller barn that we are trying to finish up so that we can get our YouTube channel going. Hope that's going good. Appreciate all the years of great content, tips, bolos, and your cute family and pets. Good luck on your new cabin and Turner's fundraiser. Keep doing what you do. Tracy and Eric at 1987 Ventures." Thank you, Tracy and Eric. Hope the YouTube channel is going good and the reseller barn. Me and Sophie say bye. Don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Hey, y'all, remember you do not need a ticket if you're planning on attending that North Carolina event. Go to Garage Sale Nation Facebook group or GarageSaleNation.net for the info. The sign-up's over there on GarageSaleNation.net. I'll probably put one in the link below as well. It's in my link tree. If you scroll down in the description, find the link tree. You can find it there too. You do not need a ticket. If you get a ticket, you don't need to make a donation. It's free. If you feel like you want to, that's fine. Hopefully we're going to do a couple of fundraisers while we're there as well. If you want to contribute to those, that would be awesome. And we're looking to have a good time and hoping to see some of you there. But you do, it's a garage sale, y'all. It's a garage sale. Show up if you want to, right? Starts at 8. There'll be a few more in the little neighborhood there. And food will be there at 11 if you're lucky enough to get one of those tickets. So free coffee till it's all gone. Starts at 8. Stay as long as you like. Well, within reason. Sorry, Uncle Mark. Aunt Lori. Aunt Lori's mad I didn't call it Aunt Lori and Uncle Mark's garage sale. So there you go, Aunt Lori. Anyway, let's say thank you to our sponsors. If y'all want to say thank you, you know, if you are interested in any of their services, if you have a yard sale, you can list it on Yardaroo and get the app. It's free. And if you want to, you can go to Bad Cat Coffee. If you live in Raleigh, definitely support them. They have garage. They're the ones who sell my mugs. I wonder if they're going to bring my mugs, the travel mugs. You should bring them if you're listening out there, Bad Cat. You can probably make a few sales there. So, at any rate, what else? Bad Cat Coffee and Yardaroo and myresellergenie.com. Use code Commonwealth, or you can check the links below. You get a discount if you are interested in looking at some reseller designed bookkeeping software for tax purposes. They are awesome, and 2 awesome people started it. Both one reseller and her accountant husband. So anyway, thank you all to everybody. Hope to see you there, and I can't wait to see you next.